All right, bike event coming up and we need to do some packing. This time I'm going to Outdooro Scout in Latvia. And packing for a bike event is a little bit different than going on an adventure trip where you need to pack and unpack everything every day. Here you go to the event, you set up your camp and leave it there for the rest of the event, in this case 3-4 days. And during the event you ride your bike completely unloaded, perhaps just a backpack on your back and so on. So it's a little bit different. I'll go through what I bring to an event and yeah, maybe you can be inspired of that or something. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so first somewhere to sleep. We have the tent, sleeping mattress, sleeping bag. Just bought pretty small stuff recently, just to fit in the 40-liter system. Pillow is important for me to sleep well. So this does not pack as small as an inflatable one, but still works well. Then in the evenings, we will spend some time off the bike and it's nice to have something sort of civil, normal clothes. So I will pack in this little packing cube, a pair of normal pants, 3 pair of underwear and socks, 3 t-shirts, and a base layer. I like to have a base layer even if I don't wear it when riding, but I use it when sleeping. It's sort of, instead of a liner in the sleeping bag to keep it fresh longer, I keep a base layer. So, clothes. We need some toiletries, just toothbrush and stuff. I always bring normal toilet paper, wet wipes, always wet wipes. At events out in the forest and stuff like that, and even when adventure riding, you don't always have access to a lake or a shower or something. This is sort of a rudimentary shower also. So, toiletries. In the toiletry bag, it's also good to have some, headache pills or stomach pills or something, depending on where you're going or who's cooking. We also want to bring first aid kit to have accessible on the bike. And I also bring plastic bags, just normal food plastic bags. I have 4 of them here. In case your riding boots get wet inside, they will not dry up for the rest of the event. Put some dry socks on, put your feet in the plastic bags and into the wet boots. And at least the socks and feet will stay dry. For Outdooro, I will bring minimal cooking gear. If you have the food tickets, which I do, then I don't have to care about that. It's always good to have a mug and plate and a spork or something, just in case. Things that require battery, such as electronics, I will bring a lot of camera gear as usual. But a power bank is really good to have. You can charge things in your tent or hammock at night. So I put that there. My electronics bag, cables, memory cards, etc. Don't forget the headlamp. You will fumble in the woods to find your tent. It gets dark at night.
The night is a very dark time for me.
It's dark for everyone, moron.
Not for Alaskans or dudes with night vision goggles.
All right, this is gonna stop.
We bring tools. I have my just usual tool bag, Lindon's organizer, just suited for my bike. Out there, I have a compressor. Just make sure you can fix a flat. In group rides, it's not that important that everyone has stuff to fix a flat. There's always someone that will help you and have what you don't. But everyone cannot think like that. So I like to bring so that I can fix small problems and fix a flat. So tire levers, tool to open my bolts for the wheels, a trail stand, just because I have it. This is a fork seal cleaner, and this doesn't really take any space, so gloves for working. Then don't forget, if you travel to Latvia for the Autouri event or any other event in a different country, you need your passport and the bike registration and some payment stuff like credit cards or whatever you use, or cash. Some extras for the clothes. I also bring a warm layer. Depending on season and what the weather is going to be like. But I'll bring a warm layer. I also like to have a little towel, a microfiber towel. Doesn't take much space either. Oh wow, I made all this space, but this is actually everything that I will pack. And for the event, you will need the backpack because you will unload everything from your bike. And when you ride out, you want to have a backpack for some snacks. Perhaps you bring your tools in your backpack. Water bladder, quite important. Goggles. I like to ride off-road with goggles. Gives me better vision and air, so that's nice. Then I like to bring a few extra dry bags because they pack so small, and it's good for dirty clothes, or if your outer tent when packing is really wet or something, you can put it in a dry bag separately. And we need, of course, yes, in the camp, almost forgot, a pair of normal shoes, flat ones that pack up really small also. And I guess this is pretty much, until I remember some small detail, but this is pretty much what I'm bringing. But you can add a lot of luxury here if you want, because we're going to the event as transport, most of us will. So you will just make sure that you can ride the bike to the event and then unload everything and have your unloaded bike for the days. So you may want to add, you could add a chair, just hanging around, sitting at the camp. Let's pack all this in the bags and see how much space it takes. Let's start with the backpack. There will be room left here, like that. Goggles. Actually, in the backpack, I also carry some paracord. It's good for drying clothes or towing a bike and things like that. Let's go in there with the goggles. Then I have the Reckless 40 system. In one of these, I will have my shoes. And in the other auxiliary bag, I will have all my tools. Then we have the tent. The poles I will pack separately. So I will just stuff it in here because now I can make better use of the space in here. And it gets really small. Let's have the sleeping mat, the pillow. So this is quite nice. Sleeping arrangement except the sleeping bag. So in here I will take the toiletries. This will go in my backpack. I have a waterproof pocket in there. Then I have the option to go 22 liter as the top bag or 8 liters. Let's try if this fits. These are only my clothes. I had a lot of space here. And I can stuff my sleeping bag in there. 1, 2, 3. This goes outside my bag for easy access, like that. Here, 40 liters of Autoro gear and the backpack. Could I have someone from makeup coming and powder, please? Yes, and a coffee. Yeah, so this is generally what I bring to an event. If you're going to Autoro Scout in mid-September, see you there. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Cheers.